When that driver made a U-turn and headed back toward Richmond on I-75 North. The chase again was back at the exit 83. The suspect led authorities to Highway 25 and then to 421, then on Highway 1016 before finally bringing that pursuit to an end. You can see the video that was caught by local viewers there on the screen now. State police say a few cruisers suffered minor damage during the pursuit. Arrested was 45-year-old Timothy Stone of Lexington. He is now facing over a dozen related charges related to that incident. Exciting night there in Richmond. Well, yesterday, County Attorney for Madison County, Jenny Hammond, and her team were honored as the County Attorney Office of the Year at the State Prosecutors Meeting. The awards honor the state's top prosecutors for their service, sacrifice, and impact on local communities, and are presented to the Office of the Attorney General annually and given to only one of the state's 120 county attorneys and one Commonwealth attorney at the annual gathering. Heyman graduated from Eastern Kentucky University and the University of Louisville Brandeis School of Law before making Madison County her permanent home. She defeated Robert Jennings in a close race in 2018 to earn the county attorney seat, receiving 54.67% of that vote, and along with her team have continued to fight for justice for Madison Countyans every day and recently started her second term. During her tenure, Heyman has been elected and re-elected by her fellow county attorneys to serve as an officer for the Board of Directors for the Kentucky County Attorneys Association, where she's worked with various legislations with her fellow board members. Additionally, Jenny was one of the first county attorneys in the Commonwealth to volunteer for the Auditor's AUP program to promote transparency and accountability, of which no exceptions were found against the Madison County Attorney's Office. During her introduction, General Cameron told the over 600 prosecutors in the room about how Heyman decided at the age of 12, after meeting a prosecutor at Career Day, that she wanted to serve and protect her community as a prosecutor and worked diligently ever since to accomplish that goal. In addition to her work, Heyman is a board member of the Baptist Health Richmond, Hope's Wings Pops at the Park, Richmond Exchange Club, and the Madison County Bar Association. Congratulations, Jenny. Well, if you live in Madison County, there are changes being implemented in the way you will receive emergency alerts. The Madison County EMA CSEP had scheduled a test of the outdoor warning sirens this morning at 10 a.m. However, due to incoming weather, those tests have been rescheduled for August the 28th at 10 a.m. with a second test on Thursday the 31st, also at 10 a.m. These sound checks last about 3 to 5 minutes and test all sounds of the new sirens in Madison County. Remember, this is only a test. There is no emergency. Tests will not take place if severe weather is expected. One change is in the new outdoor warning sirens will not use voiceovers. They will only be warning sounds at this point, and you need to know what each sound means. Another change is the sirens will no longer sound for watches or severe thunderstorms, only tornado warnings. The new sirens will have 3 sounds: a test tone high wail, a tornado warning high wail, and a chemical emergency alternating high-low wail. New sirens will not sound for any watches nor for thunderstorm warnings. For more information, you can visit the Madison County Emergency Management's Facebook website page. Well, a Richmond man is facing serious charges after being accused of providing a minor with a cell phone for sexual exploitation. The Madison County Sheriff's Office took action based on a search warrant issued on Friday, resulting in the arrest of Terry Hall, 36, of Richmond. According to authorities, Hall has been charged with procuring and promoting the use of a minor for sexual purpose via electronic means. The incident in question is reported to have occurred on May the 1st. Following the search warrant execution, Hall was taken into custody and booked into the Madison County Detention Center. Well, the City of Richmond Police Department has once again received accreditation from the Kentucky Association of Chiefs of Police, Chief Rodney Richardson accepting the award on behalf of the department this week. Being accredited provides a means of independent evaluation of agency operations. It provides a basis to correct deficiencies in the agency's operations before they become public problems, requires that agencies commit policies and procedures in writing, provides a norm for an agency to judge its performance, has the potential to reduce liability insurance costs, among many other benefits, including limiting the agency's exposure to liability and reducing liability suits. Well, in a story we've been following here on WBON TV, a grand jury in Jessamine County has reached a decision regarding the police shooting that led to the death of Desmond LeDuc on October the 22nd of last year. The 22-year-old was in the midst of a mental health crisis when law enforcement responded to his residence. That's according to family members. Tragically, the standoff ended with LeDuc being fatally shot by police. According to our media partner, LEX18, a recent grand jury report unveiled that the Kentucky State Police Sergeant presented evidence related to the Nicholasville Department's involvement in that shooting. Following the presentation, the grand jury deliberated and ultimately chose not to issue an indictment. Last year, the Nicholasville police stated that Officer Joseph Horton fired that fatal shot at LeDuc after he allegedly brandished two firearms in the direction of officers. LeDuc's family, however, raised questions about the handling of the situation, asserting that they had initially contacted police because LeDuc was experiencing thoughts of suicide. In the statement from last year to LEX18, the family expressed their perspective. Desmond needed help. A tactical kill shot through a window and into Desmond's chest was not that solution. Despite this, the grand jury's decision indicates a conclusion to the legal aspect of this unfortunate incident. That we're going to take a quick break. This heat just keeps on coming. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center with a look at the forecast.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
One of Richmond's biggest events of the year is back. Huckleberry Promotions presents the Kentucky Bourbon Jam Music Festival outdoors at the Richmond Mall, Saturday, August the 26th. Gates open at 10 a.m. First acoustic show kicks off at 11. Main stage show kicks off at noon. Support local musicians, local businesses, and honor our local first responders. Enjoy 18 bands of live entertainment with headliner Keith Anderson, a car and motorcycle show, cornhole tournament, kids events, food trucks, and local vendors. Tickets on sale now on bourbonjam.com, and a special thank you to our sponsors.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did you know Markham & Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham & Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Well, another very hot day in the books here in central Kentucky. It looks like we finally might be getting a little relief from all the heat here in the area. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to give us a look at the days coming ahead.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. We had some showers and a few claps of thunder out there earlier today. A decaying line of thunderstorms moving in from the north and some leftover clouds through midday and into the early afternoon. But things will be quieting down overnight tonight. Still very warm out there, 92 at 6 p.m. and then into the 70s as we approach midnight. Again, that was that decaying line of thunderstorms as it moved through central and eastern portions of the Commonwealth. But it will be a hot end of the week. Tomorrow, feels like temps will be well into the triple digits. We do have a storm risk tomorrow as well, and that heat finally breaks into this upcoming weekend. So again, a few showers and storms tomorrow, maybe lingering showers and isolated thunderstorms into this upcoming weekend. But more importantly, temperatures falling into the lower 80s by Sunday. So for today, we had heat advisories just to the north and west of the greater Richmond area. Looking at heat index values tomorrow to peak around 105 and then falling into the lower 80s as we head into Sunday and early next week. But again, tomorrow will be hot. Looking at peak heat index values tomorrow to be anywhere from, say, 105 to maybe even 107. That is dangerous levels of heat, but then not as bad on Saturday. Tomorrow we have a marginal severe threat right across the central part of the Commonwealth that does include us here in the greater Richmond area. So again, kind of watching things develop through the day Friday. Wind and hail really the primary threat with these thunderstorms that develop into the afternoon. Pockets of locally heavy rain as well. And temperatures here tomorrow morning will start off on a very warm note thanks to that elevated dew point. Southwesterly winds turning more west to northwest into the afternoon, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. And again, some showers and thunderstorms developing into the afternoon. But it will be a hot one. We are looking at feels like temps again up to around 105, maybe 110 in some spots. And then cooling off next week, Gwendolyn.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, we are learning more details on a school bus altercation in Clark County that sent one student to the hospital. Clark County Public Schools are launching an investigation following a disturbing incident captured on video. That video, obtained by our media partner LEX18, shows a physical altercation between two students on a school bus during Tuesday's afternoon commute. The video shows a 17-year-old girl repeatedly striking a middle school boy. The boy's mother, Casey Martin, told LEX18 that her 12-year-old son was the victim of the attack. Shocked by her son's injuries, Martin was further devastated when she saw the video of the altercation. She asserted, when she saw the video, it just broke my heart into a million pieces, and I knew immediately charges. According to LEX18, the girl in the video has been taken into a juvenile detention center. While the footage doesn't capture the events leading up to the physical blows, Martin explained that the incident revolved around a bus seat. Her son defended himself when others attempted to make him vacate his seat, which was occupied by a book bag and a jacket. The violent encounter resulted in severe injuries for Martin's son, including lacerations to his head that required 8 staples, as well as bruising on his hands from shielding himself from the blows. While the video shows another student intervening to push the 17-year-old girl away from the boy, it's noteworthy that there was no bus monitor present during the incident. The school district is working closely with both local law enforcement and school administration to conduct a thorough investigation into the incident. A district statement emphasized their commitment to the safety of all students and staff, stressing that they will not tolerate any form of violence within the school community. The district plans to take appropriate action following a comprehensive review of the evidence in line with the legal requirements, Board of Education policies, and Student Code of Conduct. Martin commended the seriousness in which the school is addressing the incident and expressed gratitude for their proactive approach to seeking justice. A Lexington man has been arrested in connection to a bank robbery that occurred August 17th at the traditional bank. That bank's located on Nicholasville Road in Lexington. Detectives used video footage from traffic cameras to locate the suspect. LPD's Flock license plate reader system was used to find the suspect's car and determine the owner's identity. On August the 22nd, detectives identified the suspect as 65-year-old Lenny Needy. Needy was subsequently taken into custody and charged with robbery and tampering with physical evidence. He is currently being held in the Fayette County Detention Center. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Dawson Rule up next with your sports report.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
It's apple sipping season at A&W, the perfect time to enjoy one of our new apple pie shakes. Each sip feels like fall in a mug. A delicious combination of apples, spices, and vanilla soft serve. Come on in and get to sipping, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 for the Madison County Thursday edition of Sports. Dawson Rule highlights some big volleyball and soccer games tonight, plus another interview with Madison County head football coach. Here's Dawson.
For Thursday sports, we have big games to announce for tonight and a few scores to get to, along with hearing from Berea's head football coach. Last night, Madison Southern's girls soccer team remained undefeated. The Lady Eagles beat Models girls soccer team 10-0. Now for tonight, there are tons of soccer games, boys and girls, all around Madison County. Ladies first. so Berea will be traveling to Madison Central tonight for a big local matchup. Berea is 1-1 on the year and looking for a monster upset over the Lady Indians. Good luck to our friends from both teams. Now, for you die-hard soccer fans, the same game will be happening right after on the boys' side when Berea plays Madison Central. Berea is 0-2-1 and looking for their first win. Meanwhile, Madison Central's boys are looking to be above 500 for the first time this season. The Indians are 2-2-2. Madison Southern's boys soccer team again is on the road tonight at Frankfort, who has a solid 3-2 record. Look for the scrappy Eagles to pull out another win, though. Now let's switch over to volleyball. A local matchup between two big county rivals goes down tonight. Berea travels to Model for a 7 o'clock match. Berea is 1-3 and Model's 3-1, so this should be an interesting game for our local volleyball athletes. Tonight, a top 25 matchup is taking place at Madison Central, where the Lady Indians host undefeated Great Crossing. This is going to be a top 11th region match, so this will be a great game for you volleyball fans locally. The Lady Eagles volleyball team will be going for win number 1 tonight on the road at Bourbon County. The team's also searching for their first set win of the year, and hopefully tonight they'll do just that. For our final football coach's interview for the week, let's hear from Berea head coach Jonathan Thomas about the start of the season for the Pirates football team.
We had some good thoughts, we were going to have some bad plays, obviously, a few more than we would have liked. But yeah, this first game definitely showed some of our inexperience. These kids are talented, but this is a lot of them's first year starting in these different positions. So getting to learn that, against another team is going to take a minute or two for us to kind of find our legs. Hopefully sooner than later, obviously, but it's going to be one of those things of learning. Like I said, we got a new starting quarterback, running backs, receivers, and then on defense, we're looking at the same kind of thing. So yeah, it's going to take a minute to do that, and it definitely showed that. But we're looking to get a little better this week and see what we can do against Lincoln.
And you talked about, the quarterback just stepping in. Aiden, a young player, but he showed some promise. Efficient, 8 of 14. Talk about, what you saw from him. Obviously, some good there with some bad in his first start as the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. Aiden's a very talented young man. I think he's going to be definitely fine. As a sophomore starting, we'll be able to work over the next couple of years and get into where I think he can potentially be. But yeah, in some cases, the game was kind of quick, and we struggled sometimes to make those reads that we worked on in practice. But when it's oftentimes when you get somebody in your face, it's a little tough to stay with it there. But yeah, when he had the time he needed, it clicked, and we were able to gain positive yards and do what we were set out to kind of do with our passing game there.
Now that football coaches' interviews are done for this week, we don't have much time to wait for all 3 county teams to have home games, as tomorrow's Friday, which means we get Friday Night Lights. That's all for sports today. Tomorrow, you'll get some scores and game previews for football. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news coming up right here, live at 5.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Unfortunately, COVID-19 is back and already affecting school systems in Kentucky. According to Scott Lockard, the public health director for the Kentucky River District, there's been an increase in COVID-19 throughout 7 counties in Kentucky. Lee County gave its students multiple of NTI days on Tuesday and Wednesday, and will be closed altogether today and tomorrow in hopes of curbing some of the spread. Magoffin County is also calling off classes today and tomorrow, giving students the first NTI days of the year. Kevin Hall from the Lexington Fayette County Health Department says between the flu, RSV, and COVID, this could be a very serious fall and winter for schools and students. The news team here at WBON TV will be keeping track of these reports to keep you up to date with all the info that you need as we head into the fall season. Lexington fire crews were called to the University Department of Agriculture in response to a fire, according to reports Tuesday morning around 11 at the Ag North building at UK. Police tweeted the fire was extinguished and the building was minimally damaged, but there was unfortunately some amount of water damage due to the sprinklers. Investigators report the fire occurred in the kiln oven area. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful, wonderful night out there. Stay cool, and I will see you tomorrow live at 5.